Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plants, and today I'm planning in my Skinny Classic Happy Planner from June 9th to the 15th. So today I'm going to be going in. I found that I had these. I was going through my stash of things. I have these gorgeous blue daisies from Porter Arts Design. They're printable stickers, but daisies are actually my favorite flower. And then I found these scraps from Planet Darby, and you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but they match perfectly. And I was like, I kind of want to try to do an all blue spread. I haven't done just one color in a very long time, so I'm kind of excited, but also kind of nervous. And then in my Summer Boxes 2.0 sticker book, I have blue in here that also matches perfectly. So I was like, okay, we're gonna try this and see what happens. It's also Father's Day on Sunday, but if you saw my video yesterday, you know it's a struggle to find Father's Day stickers, and it was one of those things where I'm like, I don't have time, and I wasn't thinking about it beforehand. So I'm just, yesterday is what's going to be my Father's Day spread, and then we're moving on. But I will put a Father's Day quote in here, so that'll at least, be a win for that. But let's go ahead and get started. I just love daisies so much, so I was like, I knew I wanted to do a daisy vibe spread, and then when I found out that these colors literally matched perfectly, I was like, well, it's gonna happen. I pulled these out in clear, and now I'm thinking I should have done the paper. I think I'm gonna grab the paper ones. So hold on, let me put this back, because I think I want to put the daisies down the center. Okay, yeah, I grabbed them in paper because I always, whenever I print and cut stickers, I always do it on both options because I never know what I want to use. But I feel like paper is just going to show up a lot better down the center. So yeah, so we're going to start with those and just kind of see what happens. I don't know why I want to do it down the center either. That's just what we're going to go with. We'll see what happens. All I know going into this is that I wanted to do a blue spread. So that's what we are going to do. Of course, the peeling of these part is going to drive me insane, but it's fine. It'll be fine. I never know the right way. I know there's not a right or wrong way, but sometimes I feel like I don't know the right way to start center decorating. I'm like, is this gonna look good? Are there too many clustered together? Should I spread them out more? I don't know. This is where I start second guessing things, and then it takes me a long time. 4 pieces popping out on the sides here. Or it's not down the center. The nice thing is these are printable, so I can get more if I need more. And I can pull out, I have another sheet, so I could always pull out some more if this ends up not being enough. But I think that's good for right now. So we finished one sheet. We're gonna pause and let me get in some boxes, or not some boxes, some scraps, just to pull in even more of that blue because we're making an all blue spread. I don't know why, this was just really what seemed like what I wanted to do today. I was like, yeah, that sounds fun. Why not? Let's try it. Let's try to do an all blue spread. Okay, so with it being all blue, I'm going to go to that section in here. And of course, I'm going to add in a quote, which isn't going to be blue, but it'll be fine. So yeah, so I will be doing that. I just want to be able to add in some of the color. So we're going to add in a bigger box there, just for fun. I'm going to do a smaller box. I should probably see how big that quote is that I have. Father's Day quote. Use this smaller one. I'll stick that in there. Okie dokie. And I'll have to pull in some more quotes because that's not enough. I'm going to stick this in here. Full of sunshine and sarcasm. Accurate. Okay, let's just do appointments. I know the kiddo has stuff Monday through Friday, but I'm only going to put in the appointments because otherwise it'll just be a lot going in here of things that we don't necessarily need to have in here. So we're just going to do this. Get this gorgeous blue in here. There's nothing on Thursday. Appointment on Friday. And then we did dance and all the rest. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put in some of the boxes though. Just because I can. Okay. I love it so far. All the blue. Blue vibes everywhere. Maybe we can use this up at the top. It's like more blue flowers are around. Trim this little piece off. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, I need more over here, so I think I am going to have to go in with a little bit more, or we put a quote, but I'm also like, I have that there. So, I don't know. I could put a scrap. Maybe kind of do what we did at the top. Put a little piece of a scrap there. And then trim it. Oop. Little trim. There. And then I'm thinking we can add in a little bit more of the whatchamacallits, the daisies maybe. Just gonna add in a couple more of those scraps. I love it. I love it so much. It's so fun. Okay, I really like doing one color spread. You guys will have to let me know if I should do them more often because I am really liking having just like a one color vibe spread going. I definitely think this is a fun way to do it. Okay, I'm pulling out another thing of these because I'm like, I feel like I could benefit from putting a couple more in here. Maybe not a ton, but at least a couple. And I shouldn't have the hoarding mentality because I can always print and cut more. So let's just use a couple more. Even though in my head I'm like, no, I'm not going to have multiples of this, but really I can just go in and cut some more. So now we're just going to add in even more. I'm trying to pick the ones that don't have the stems on them, and then I'm going to cut them in half and start placing them in some other areas. Okay, I feel like that's helping kind of fill in a little bit of the space. Yeah. Stick one in there. I feel like I could still use this one. All of the daisies. And I'm thinking like a little one down here. Maybe finish it off. I'm in love with that. I think that turned out so fun. So we finished a whole sheet of the daisies. We used even more, and then we used a good majority of the scraps too. And I still have more of these, just they're on clear. I don't have any more print and cut at the ready on paper, so that means I'll have to go and do this because it's gonna bother me if I don't. And then we use the summer boxes 2.0, the new version. Let me get these cut up, and then we'll take a look at what it looks like cut. Alrighty, and there we go. That is what it looks like, cut and punched. I've been finding it's a lot easier to go in with an X-Acto knife to cut down the center rather than using the scissors. And then I just lined it up as best as I could for the punches. I think I got it pretty much spot on, but that is what it's looking like when it's separate. I absolutely love this. I need these daisies in like every single color of the rainbow. Could you imagine? That would literally make my life. But there we go, you guys, using some stickers from Poor Arts Design. I'll link them down below, and Planet Darby. And then we paired them with my Summer Boxes 2.0 because that blue was spot on. I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!